Welcome to the Primetime 585 podcast. In studio, we got the best producer in the 585, Julio. We also have Jake. I thought we fired him last week, but here he come back with a new haircut. We got Jake in the house also, and the luckiest man in Section 5 across from me. My husband of 30 plus years. I felt like I did a whole bid. 30 years is too long. Gerard, what's up?
And women wonder why men don't listen to them.
Well, you don't listen.
What?
What? I got you. Okay, let's get right into it. We're going to kick off from, we went to the Monroe County cheer competition yesterday. Can I tell you, cheer competitions is lit. Gerard, it is lit. First of all, the place is packed. You can't find a seat. You can't find parking.
It's always the most crowded venue in Section 5. Whenever there's cheerleading, that thing is packed.
So, I mean, the cheer dads, everybody, so people don't understand. Cheer is lit. Those girls and guys, they go at it. But let's talk about yesterday. So the Monroe County Cheer Championship consists of 17 teams. So it's pretty much all the teams in the Monroe County League, right? That's the Fairport, the Spencerport, the Greece Athena, the Arcadias, HFL, Victor Thomas, all of those, right? So there was three divisions: Division 1, Division 2, and Division 3. Division 1 consists of who, Gerard?
Fairport, Hilton, Victor, Penfield, Rush Henrietta, and Pittsford.
And Division 2 is Spencerport, Schrader, Thomas, West Irondequoit, Churchill, Chili, and Brighton. And Division 3
is Greece Athena, HFL, Canandaigua, Gates, Chili, Greece Arcadia, and Eastridge.
So we're going to go backwards. So for the D3, they crowned 2 winners.
Yeah, very rare. That's the first time I've seen that.
We've been to a lot of cheer competitions, but these girls was hitting it, right? So for D3, who was the champions?
Gates, Chili, and Greece Arcadia.
Yep. And in full transparency, Arcadia coach Stacy's one of my very, very good friends. She got them kids working.
And Gates Chili also. They have the best fans.
That's what I was about to say. They win just by their fans. Their fans are awesome. And for the Division 2, who did they have?
They chose Churchville Chili.
They hit it.
Yeah.
They were very spirited. They had a lot of energy. And for Division 1, who they had?
Hilton.
Always dominant, right?
Yeah.
Hilton is different when they go out there. From beginning, it's about a 3-minute routine.
Yep.
They are spirited the entire 3 minutes. Game day cheer is a little bit different from other cheer, right? It's all about the energy that you bring. It's all about that. And they're from beginning to end. That coach, she's got them cheering. So congratulations to all of them. Hilton, Churchville Chili, Greece Arcadia, and Gates Chili. They were crowned the Monroe County champions, and sectional starts in about 2 weeks for cheer. So look for that to once again be a really good event. We love it. Okay, let's go into some volleyball. Gerard, volleyball. Listen, Brockport, bottom of the ports. Brockport versus Spencerport. Talk about this game, Gerard.
Okay, these are two powers in their class.
Yep.
It was Spencerport won 3-0, but every game was contested.
Well, the first game was 25-20, the second game was 25-20, and the third game was 25-23.
Yeah.
So when you see games like that, then you know it's a really good game.
Yeah, Spencerport highlights.
Yeah.
They had Brad Judge, 6 kills, 1 block. Eric Schuyler, 5 kills, 3 blocks.
I think it's Schuler.
Schuler?
I think so.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, it is Schuler. Gavin Zimmer, 4 aces, 2 kills, 7 digs. Mason Endres, he had 9 digs. Nate Long, 8 kills, 7 digs. Connor Galloway, 5 kills and 3 aces. Baleen Rivera, 2 digs, and Eric
Well, you already said the two blocks.
The brother, yeah. He had 2 kills and 2 blocks.
So for Brockport, however, Lincoln Daly is a talent.
Yeah.
He hits very hard and very accurate. He had 12 kills and 7 digs that day. Then Aiden McDaniels had 8 kills and 1 block. Lucas Rogers, 5 kills and 7 digs. This was a really good matchup. It was a back and forth game between two very good, very talented teams. But congratulations. But I got to note real quick. Spencerport last night took Fairport 5 sets.
Holy cow. I didn't know that.
5 sets. They took Fairport to 5. Undefeated Fairport to 5.
I think maybe number 1 in the state, Fairport?
Yeah.
Wow.
They took them to 5, and then in the fifth set, I think the final was 15-10.
Wow.
And I think 2 of them went like 26, 24, 23, 25. So Spencerport took everything they got to Fairport last night.
Wow.
So look for them to make some huge noise. So let's go into some girls volleyball. Girls volleyball, let's do it.
All right, you had undefeated 17-0 Bloomfield at 13-4 Mid Lakes. Okay, Bloomfield took it in 4 sets. They split the first 2 sets, and then Bloomfield won sets 3 and 4.
Right.
Bloomfield has hitters, heavy hitters. All right, Callum McCombs, Olivia Stevenson, Kayla Linderman, and Sophia Damask.
Yep.
Yeah, they have some really good hitters. Olivia Mincer, solid as a libero. Setters, Melissa Giddings and Grace Lovejoy. And they also get good contributions from Rose Cassiani and Madeline Wilson.
Now, Bloomfield dropped the set.
Yeah.
Now, Bloomfield ain't dropped the set since 23.
Yeah.
We in 25, Gerard. It is 2025 right now.
It was like the last game of the regular season.
They have not dropped a set. Their coach has been, well, first of all, it's the uniqueness of, right? So the uniqueness of Bloomfield is that they have husband and wife coaches.
Mark and Kathy Robinson.
Yes, so they've been coaching together for over 30 years. God bless her.
Yeah.
God bless her. Because I know what it's like. Listen here, okay?
You were my de facto assistant coach when I was at
I was
Southern.
behind you for every single game, yelling at you and the kids. Like I was.
Sit down, Gerard. It's not the choice. The ref ain't gonna change his call.
And the ref never changed this call. So why are you yelling so much at the ref, right? So she is like, she's like his assistant. They coach together, but they have not dropped a set. A key part of the game was the libero missed something, right? So I'm watching. I watch everything. I am not even going to lie. She would not look at him like he was talking to her. She's act like he's not there. When I interviewed her, she was surprised I caught that. She said, I already knew what was going to happen. But I love the dynamic. I love his passion. Very, very passionate coach. I wanted to give him his kudos. He's retiring after this year. Hence the reason why I wanted to really just give him his kudos, because you know what? He's built a powerhouse out at Bloomfield with those girls, the Callas, the Olivias, the Melissas, all of them. And I know you're going to talk further later on about them, but they're a good squad. But Mid Lakes is not bad. Those girls can play.
Yeah.
Let's give them their due.
Yeah. What did he say? Something like he's coached every head coach in the Finger Lakes League? See, I listen to him. I don't listen to you.
You don't listen to me. I mean, what am I going to say? You remember that, but you can't remember to get milk from the Star. But congratulations. Bloomfield is one of only 2 undefeated teams left in Section 5 girls volleyball. That's really hard to do. A lot of good teams in Section 5 volleyball. Let's go on to some football. We football heavy this week, Gerard. We're football heavy because we have to be. So much football went down this week. Let's start off first with Aquinas UPrep game. This was a nice Saturday matchup between 2. These are neighbors, right? So these guys are neighbors. They're less than half a mile apart down the road from each other. A little friendly rivalry going on. So Gavin White took over at quarterback. So first of all, Gavin White does it all, right? He does it all. So he is the kicker, the punter, the quarterback. He run the ball. He kicked. He do it all. Extra point. What doesn't he do?
Yeah, I mean, he's probably the most exciting player in Section 5.
He makes it look so easy.
I mean, he's quick. He's fast. He's elusive. When he's playing quarterback, he extends plays with his legs. They just can't tackle him. And he's got I know Syracuse is offered, and I understand one of the teammates said that he's got several D1 offers. So and he's only a junior. And
let's be honest, he could play D1 probably for 3 sports, right?
Yeah.
He's a track athlete, a powerhouse in track and field. He's a powerhouse in basketball. Look for us to say his name over and over and over and over again when it comes on to basketball. So Aquinas' running back, Kaleem Smith, cut the lead 26-14 with a short touchdown run, but then Gavin threw a 35-yard dime.
Yeah.
To Thomas Levens. Now, Thomas Levens was an Aquinas kid. Transferred from Aquinas.
Yeah, he's back on his old field.
On his old field, he had 6 receptions for 103 yards and a touchdown. So he was back at home. He said he don't matter where he at. He gonna do the do. Bryson Thomas added a touchdown to make it 40-14. But Bryson Thomas is a transfer from Eastridge, right? You see where I'm going with this? He had 6 rushes, and he also added 6 tackles for this game, okay? UPrep improved to 5-2. Don't have 1 loss in Section 5 so far. As I said, Gavin is a quarterback, a wide receiver, a kicker, a punter. Against Aquinas, he ran the ball for a touchdown, right? He threw the ball. He kicked the extra point.
Yeah, he did everything.
He punt.
And I do have some breaking news that he's got offers from Syracuse, Rutgers, Akron, Buffalo, Colorado State, and West Virginia.
Oh.
Also Boston College.
Yes. See what I'm saying?
And he's only a junior, and those offers are going to increase.
Oh, absolutely.
After the season.
Absolutely. Let me give some stats. So Gavin was 8 for 8, 107 yards passing, a touchdown, 6 rushes, and also 2 touchdown rushing, right? Kamari Miller had 12 rushes for 94 yards.
Yeah, he's
also
a beast.
7 tackles. Do you see him coming? Run!
Yeah.
Run! JJ Green, 4 rushes, 21 yards, and a touchdown. Thomas Levens was an Aquinas transfer, had 103 yards and a touchdown in 6 receptions. And Paris Brooken, who you like him a lot.
Man, he's got good size for a wide receiver. Yo, that 1 touchdown he had, he was like a grown man.
Amongst boys.
Yes. I mean, he just shed 3 tackles and just pushed them aside like it was nothing.
You know, he had 2 receptions, 37 yards, and a touchdown. You like his body as far as he has like a college type body. Yeah. When he goes to college, you could tell when he goes into the weight room and he's in a really good program, he's going to make a huge contribution to whatever collegiate team he goes to. Fantastic player too. Good kid. Coach Young got a lot of weapons over there. And I was able to interview his daughter, Gemma. Gemma's going to be the first, mark my word, she's going to be the first girls head football coach. Not flag. Football coach in Section 5. She at practice with her daddy and everything all the time. Love to see it. Let's go into McQuaid versus Pittsford. This is the one. Listen, Gerard. Okay, I don't know how to tell people this. Double A is wide open.
Oh, yeah.
When I say everybody, McQuaid just kicked the door in with both their legs, like with a karate kick, boom, right? With this past week, right? They kicked the door in. So McQuaid versus Pittsford, it was 21-13. McQuaid, first of all, shout out to Z7. He covered this game, so we're using his highlights. So listen, McQuaid totally just disrupted the flow of double A football in that class. Disrupted it.
They beat Pittsford, who 2 weeks ago beat number 1 Rush Henrietta convincingly.
Yeah. It's about but what did I always say about McQuaid? I said when they were 0-5, I said I don't sleep on a team that has that kind of coach.
Yeah.
A team that has a coach like him, you cannot sleep
Bill
on.
Bates, yeah.
He will make it happen. He's a scary, I don't care if McQuaid was 0-7 going into sectionals. I would fear them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Thomas Bailey for McQuaid had 9 solo tackles, right? 2 catches for 20 yards, 1 receiving touchdown, 8 carries for 45 yards, and a rushing touchdown. Harrison Engel was 2 for 5 passing, 21 yards, 2 passing touchdown. Gavin Vanderwall, who I think he plays lacrosse. Jakey played lacrosse, right? Yeah. 13 for 17 passing for 85 yards. And Ian Lanahan, 17 carries for 74 yards. McQuaid just kicked the door open in Class AA. Mark my words as I'm sitting here. Look for something to happen in sectionals. Listen, Churchville Chili versus Irondequoit. Let's go into that game. Listen here.
Yeah, Irondequoit was looking to become undefeated for the season. They came in at 6-0. Churchville Chili was 5-1, so it looks to be a good matchup. Irondequoit, they took a 3-0 lead when Jackson Bello kicked a field goal. Irondequoit also got a 10-yard rushing touchdown from Deshaun Johnson to give the Eagles a 9-0 lead. But Churchville, they came right back. Jackson Leonard's quarterback sneak from the 1 closed it to 9-7. But Deshaun Johnson, he responded with the second rushing touchdown to put Arundicoy ahead 17-7. And then Arundicoy closed out the scoring on a quarterback sneak by Eric Torres to go ahead 23-7. So Arundicoy finished the season 7-0, undefeated, and they'll be the number 1 seed in A1. They got a great ground game.
You like their ground game, but I like the coach. I like Coach. Did it say Fichter? Fichter, right?
Yeah.
Fichter, right? Fichter, right? He's a 1988 grad of Arundicoy, right? So he's very proud to be an Arundicoy grad, right? He also teaches phys ed at the school, right? This is his 13th year as head coach, a lot of pride there, right? So the last title was in 2018, right? In 2021, they went unbeaten, 6-0 in the regular season. And he's also a former All-American Division III wide receiver from your alma mater, SUNY Brockport.
SUNY Brockport.
But you know what, though? I lose all credibility for SUNY Brockport. SUNY Brockport gave you a bachelor's degree, and they made the utter mistake of giving you a master's degree. And all I'm going to say is...
No, they gave me the bachelor's. I earned the master's.
They
I finally
gave
got
you,
serious there. Yeah.
They gave you...
However,
they changed the standards after you graduated.
Yeah. I made them become a great school now.
Why?
Because when I graduated, they said, "Oh no, we have to raise the standards of who we're letting in through the doors." So now it's a really good school, thanks to me.
Because you did phys ed in 4 years. Well, everybody doing 4 years in 5. And just as a note, I'm going to say this. I got to say it. He failed the class teaching basketball or
teaching phys ed.
How to teach phys ed. He failed the class how to teach phys ed, y'all, and then end up becoming one of the best phys ed teachers in the city school district.
I don't know about that.
32 years. I cannot believe how you failed the class how to teach phys ed. Man, I'm telling you.
I was very unorthodox in my teaching methods.
Oh, that's what we're going to call it?
Yeah, unorthodox, but effective.
But you know what?
Effective.
We don't know if the statute of limitations ran out. So we're going to wait a couple of years.
Yeah, before we tell them stories.
All right, let's go on.
Wait for the book. Coming out in paperback.
Monroe versus Batavia football. So let me first...
Wait. We forgot to mention a few of their key
go ahead.
players.
I'm sorry.
I said they have a great ground game, and I'm talking about Cooper Moore.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
I like him.
And Deshaun Johnson, of course. And they got a solid offensive and defensive line. And the defense, you got Sam Thor, Christian Freeman, and Anthony Major. Just had to mention those guys.
But I got to mention Eric Torres, their quarterback. I like him. He seems like he's always in business. He's in business mode. Like, even when he's on the football field, I'm doing an interview, I feel like he should be in a business suit or something, right? I like him. I like his presence, right? He was...
the way they blocked for him, he could be in a business suit and be
they
effective.
blocked for him very, very... He got all day, right?
Yeah, he was 3 for 7, 48 yards passing, 2 carries for 17 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, shout out... I want to shout out, Sam Torre with 11 tackles and Miles Kedley with 9 tackles because they did the do. I'm not going to lie.
And Cooper Moore, 30 carries, 138 yards.
But he's a straight up stud because he's also one of the top lacrosse players in Section 5.
Yep.
So when Cooper Moore does anything, he's just being Cooper Moore.
Yeah, and he had 2 catches for 37 yards, and Deshaun Johnson, 12 carries, 61 yards, and 2 TDs.
I'm a little bit partial to Cooper because Cooper was one of my volunteers at my, we did the lacrosse camp, and he was so good with those kids. The city kids was very patient. So I'm a little bit partial to kids like that give back like that. Let's go on into Monroe versus Batavia. So Batavia is no joke, right? Batavia is a very well coached team.
Yeah, they were 5-1.
They were 5-1 coming in. They're a good team. They're well coached. They got a good line. They got it all. But then when you face a Monroe who has danger at every position.
Yeah.
Right? Like Terrell Pooty Cunningham. This game had 350 yards, was 15 for 19, and 3 touchdowns. He is young. He's accurate. And yes, he has weapons. When you have the Messiahs and all of that stuff.
Messiah, they got Ray Garcia.
Yeah.
He's got so many people there.
He literally could probably just throw the ball up anywhere and they'd be all right. But no, he's a talented, one of the top quarterbacks in the state. Messiah Hampton had 8 catches, 223 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's just
Different.
Different is the key word. Yeah, I mean, no one is like him in Section 5, right? Like, it is what it is.
One of the greatest to ever come out of Section 5.
Yeah, he's definitely top 3, right? Brian Walker, 2 catches, 60 yards, and a touchdown. Deshaun Thomas, 5 rushes, 30 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Ray Garcia is silently having a great season, and he's so good. Yeah. He's so good. 104 yards, all-purpose, 1 punt return and a touchdown. I like his game. On defense, though, Jermaine Montgomery with 10 tackles, 1 fumble recovery, a 44-yard touchdown. And Franklin with 9 tackles, Zamir McKnight, 8 tackles, and Keyshawn Thomas with 6 tackles. So look for them to walk through sectionals. I'm standing on business with that. Yeah. I know that upsets some people.
Because Batavia is the second best team in that class.
They
dominated.
They're just
them.
different.
Yeah.
They're different. You got to give due. Coach Cunningham, Mr. Muhammad over there, Greg Hopkins, all of them working with those kids over there, man.
Getting them into college.
Yeah. They're doing a really good job over there.
The defense has only allowed 7 points the whole season.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. So let's go on to East Rochester versus Wellsville. Some small school football. The final score is 24-15, but at the half, actually, they were leading. Wellsville was actually leading 13-8 at the half, Gerard. Wellsville is now 4-3 on the season, but coming in, both these teams were even. They were even coming in. Both teams was even, but East Rochester got a bunch of dogs. Ray Allen had 2 touchdowns. Brennan Ingram, also had a touchdown. Leading tackles was Panzarella, Ray Allen, Lyston, Munding, Fausel, and McCarthy. They have a really, really, really good team. They're solid. Coach Rose over there does a really solid job. East Rochester now 5-2 going into after week 7 they're 5-2, so they're a good squad. And Wellsville, as I said, both of them had the same record going in. So congratulations to the Bombers. Big win for them. Okay, Gerard, your pick.
My pick comes from girls volleyball, Bloomfield, the Twin Towers, Kyla McCombs and Olivia Stevenson.
Talk about it.
Man, well, Kyla is like one of the best players in Section 5. That girl hits,
but not only
hard,
but she's also a basketball player too. She plays every season.
And softball,
right?
Yeah.
She plays every season, and she plays every season very well. But Gerard, this is what I like about your pick. What I like about your pick is Olivia doesn't get a lot to do because she's on the team with California. But talk about Olivia real quick.
She does everything. I mean, she serves, she hits real hard, she blocks. She, like you said, she's overlooked because she's on, and she deserves her due because she's an outstanding player.
Well, you're definitely giving her due. So congratulations to the Bloomfield Bombers. Twin Towers. They're still undefeated behind those two, Olivia and Callum McCombs. Okay, on to my pick. Karen's pick, we're not playing with it. We're not playing with Karen's pick. I want y'all to look at this play right here. Ryan Schumacher of Athena Soccer. This is his 10th time trying the same exact kick. Boom!
That should be on ESPN.
Listen, that's his 10th time trying it. He did it twice. This is his second time doing it, right? He was, but no. The reason why he's my pick, Gerard, he was in the hospital until 2 days ago.
Yeah.
For 6 days, he was in the hospital with a bad injury to his arm, to his hands, right?
Yeah.
And came back. He missed the last game of the regular season. Came back. He was very emotional. Came back with that banger and the win. But not only that, they knock off number 4, Hilton. They're the 13 seed. And they knock off number 4, Hilton.
Yeah, and you'll see, occasionally you'll see long goals like that. But they might like bounce in because the goalie is way out of position.
Right.
Goalie was in the net, probably expecting it because he's tried it 10 times.
Oh, you tried it 10 times, yep.
And he was still able to get perfect kick.
Well, I like Ryan, and he's a tall, athletic kid, but the fact that he could do that coming back from an injury, resilience is the reason why I'm selecting him. Also have 145 saves this season, 351 total career career saves. Yeah. So they're all direct kicks too. So I like that. So let's go to around section 5, Gerard. We got our last 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's talk about some boys soccer.
Well, I'll start with girls soccer, actually.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Number 10, the playoffs started last night. Number 10, HFL. They defeated Pal Mac 4-0. HFL will play Sutherland on Saturday. In boys soccer, you had number 7, Harley Allendale Columbia over number 10, Bloomfield, 1-0. Harley will play number 2, Naples on Saturday.
Ooh, that's going to be a good game.
Mm-hmm. Number 10, Thomas over number 7, Brighton, 2-0. Thomas will play number 2, Spencerport. Number 9, Brighton, 6-0 shutout over number 8, Brockport. Brighton will play number 1, Spencerport. Oh, who's number 1 in that class? I'm sorry, Jake.
Is it Spencerport?
Yeah, Spencerport. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Thomas will play somebody else. Saturday. Sorry, I messed up.
Oh, that's okay. So on the girls soccer, we got Victor versus Webster Schrader. Victor, the 11 seed, Gerard, knocked off number 6 Webster Schrader in double overtime penalty kick. So that was a big upset for Victor to knock off Schrader. And number 3 Churchill Chili and number 14 Gates Chili went down. And I got to tell you what happened. Although Churchill Chili won this game, Gates Chili played them tough, 1-0.
Wow. Well, it's a rivalry game, so anything can happen.
They played them tough. And let's talk about some football. We have about 45 seconds. Coming up, Thomas versus Victor is coming up, right? Mm-hmm. Thomas is number 2. Victor is number 7, right? They're going to be playing Arundequoit versus Spencerport. Look for that to be a very, very good game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are playoff games.
Yeah, coming up, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hilton versus Schrader. Woo! Hilton is 3, Schrader is 6. Schrader just had a big win last week. Hilton is playing really good. They've won the last 5 games. And Brighton versus Churchville Chili. Jake said that's the game he wants to go to because that game is going to be good. So that's going to be good. So those are some playoffs coming up for this particular week. Listen, I am telling y'all right now, it is football time. It's football playoffs. And we are in studio and we want to shout out the best producer in the land, Mr. Julio Cruz. We got Jake in the house also. We didn't fire him yet. And we're ready now. We have 10 seconds, Gerard. You want to tell me how perfect I am? You could. That's okay. I'll tell you. That's all right. I know you're lost.
I didn't need 10 seconds. I could have done it in 1.
Well, that's our podcast, y'all. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.